What's up, guys? I'm talking about the comic books that I picked up on September 25th, 2019. Coming up next. What's up, comic book fans? My name is Bruce Moreau and welcome back to the channel. And if you're new to the channel, welcome to Comic Book Reviews, a weekly series where I review the comic books that I picked up at my local comic book shop. And this week was an amazing week in comics. I got some really good books to review for you guys. I'm going to be honest, I did not get a chance to read all of them. Today was a crazy day. We've all had those days, right? Where you get to work, you think it's going to be one kind of day, and then it totally turns into a different kind of day where you don't have a moment to yourself. I ended up working through lunch. It was a crazy day, and then I came home, and I was like, you know what? My kids are going to be good. Everything's going to be in order. I'm not going to have to do anything. I'll be able to run up to my room and get some more reading done before I record. Of course, that doesn't happen. If you have kids, you totally know what I'm talking about. But all that said, I did read 4 of the 10 books that I picked up, so we're going to be reviewing those on today's episode. I will show you guys the other books that I picked up because there were some good books that I did pick up. But don't fret. No, don't fret. Those reviews will be done on Instagram. Just like I said in last week's episode, I didn't read all my books last week. I don't think I've read all my books for the last few weeks. But I have been reviewing those books on Instagram. So make sure you guys are following me on Instagram. I have 2 Instagram accounts now. We're probably going to whittle this down to 1. But I'll put both up on the channel, up on the video. They may be one here, who knows, somewhere on screen. And there's 2 because Stephanie and I are doing a lot more on the channel together, so we decided to make a joint Instagram account, joint Facebook account. We're really stepping up our social media game, so make sure that you guys follow us on all the accounts. They'll be on screen, they'll be down in the description below, so make sure you get follows, so that way you guys are up in the know during the week and everything we're doing, because we got something big planned for this Friday. If it's not this Friday, if it doesn't work out, it's going to be the following Friday. But all that said, guys, I'm rambling, mumbling, I'm jumbling. Let's jump in to the books that I picked up this week at my local comic book shop. And those books are Powers of X, number 5. Resonant, number 3. Batman, Curse of the White Knight, number 3. Batman, Superman, number 2. Strikeforce, number 1. Justice League Dark, number 15. Captain America, number 14. Avengers, number 24. Amazing Spider-Man, number 30. And Shazam, number 7. Alright, guys, let's talk about the books that I did not read this week, and then I'll jump into the books that I did read and give you guys the quick review. Alright, so first up, we have Strikeforce, number 1. This is kind of like a Marvel, I guess, Justice League Dark book. We have Blade, we have Winter Soldier, we have Spider-Woman, we have Angelina, I think her name is Angela, Thor's half-sister, and I believe Hellstorm is the other character in this book, our teammate of this book. So I like magic. I absolutely love Blade. I'm a huge Blade fan. If you guys watched my last video that I did with Stephanie, you know that I'm a big Spider-Woman fan. Who doesn't love Winter Soldier? So it's going to be magic. There's going to be mystery and monsters. I'm totally in for this book. Hopefully it's good. Next up, we have Justice League Dark, number 15. This is such an amazing book. This is written by James Tynion, I believe is how his name's actually pronounced. I think I've been butchering it for a long time, but James Tynion IV. He is absolutely such an amazing writer, and this is such a great book. Again, this is magic, this is mystery, this is monsters. It's a amazing book. This is definitely one of the best DC books out there right now. Highly suggest you guys pick this up. Again, follow me on Instagram. Make sure you guys catch the review on that. If you've been following the channel at all, you know I absolutely love Captain America, and this is Captain America number 14. This is such a good book. If you guys are not reading Captain America, it's such a good book. This is written by Ta-Nehisi Coates, and it's just incredible writing. It's so good. I haven't read this one yet. Again, Instagram, follow me. Follow. Avengers number 24, Jason Aaron. This has its ups and downs, just like all books, but this has been a solid read. I'm super excited to always read these books. I wasn't so excited that I got to the top 4. But again, Cosmic Ghost Rider, Blade, the Hulk, Captain America, Thor. It's a really fun book. All right, we have Amazing Spider-Man number 30. This is the Absolute Carnage tie-in. Haven't read it. I'm excited to read it because I really enjoyed it, Absolute Carnage. So we'll see what's going on with this. And the last book I didn't pick up, or I didn't read, I picked it up, obviously. This is Shazam number 7. This is the variant cover. This is a dope, I'm going to say dope-ass variant cover. This has been delayed months, so I actually forgot what the last thing that happened in this book, so gotta get caught on this. But Jeff Johns, I know I've been kind of harsh on this book the last few times. The last few times I have reviewed it, but hopefully this gets better. If not, it's on the chopping block. There were a few books that I did chop this week. There was Flash, chopping block. Like I said, they're just collecting so many books now. If you're not great, you're gonna get the axe. And I forgot what the other book I ended up not picking up this week. I did have a few indies in a book. I was like, come on, should I do it? And I did not. So, but let's talk about the books that I did pick up this week, because there's some really excellent books. Or I keep on saying pick up, the books that I read. All right, so what are the books that I read? All right, so first up, we have Powers of X number 5. This is written by Jonathan Hickman and art by R.B. Silva. The first 3/4 of this book are absolutely excellent. I'm on board. I'm following it. I get what's going on. There's some great stuff with Forge in here. There was some great stuff with the Ember Frost, the White Queen. There was an amazing scene with Namor at the end of this book. I'm so glad they're involving him in the book. I love his new, like, I think it's new. I don't know. I'm not a huge Namor fan, so I don't know how long he's had this, like, this short hair and this, like, younger look, but he looks freaking dope. They keep losing me when they go far into the future. It's, yeah, X times to the third, year 1000. Jonathan Hickman, I am completely lost with these beings collecting data, these types of, there's Titans, the Stronghold, Dominion. It's this stuff. I'm lost. I'm completely lost, but I'm sure there's much smarter people out there that totally on board and totally understanding that side of the things. But everything up to that point was totally awesome. The writing in this book is so solid. Yes, I am confused at parts. I just said I was, but besides that, the stuff that's going on with Xavier, he's definitely like this evil, creepy character now. The stuff with Ember Frost is really cool, and the Hellfire Club, I'm really excited to see what they do with that, because that's going to be its own little book launching after the final issues of House of X and Power of X, because there's only 2 left. I was excited to see where that goes. I'm excited what Forge is doing, and again, Namor, man, bring Namor back into the X-Men. The Sinister was on the cover, but we only saw him for like a second. But again, a really good book. Excellent read, because Jonathan Hickman is such a great writer. And the art by R.B. Silva. I mean, there's some stuff with Forge and Professor X. I'll give you guys a little tease of Namor, because again, he looks so dope. Or is there a double page? No. Is there? No. So, there's just a single page. Oh, man. Get out of the way so it focuses. It's just, and he's just such a badass. It's so good. All right, next up, we have Resonant number 3. This is written by David Andre and art by Alejandro Agron. Sorry, bro. Totally butchering your name, but your art is absolutely gorgeous. And this book, I was most excited to read this book all week. I just love this book. It's a future where society's kind of fallen apart. There's these waves that drop of, I'm guessing, noise or sound waves or some kind of sonic wave that travels around the world, and it drives people absolutely insane. In this book, you find out kind of what it does to you. I don't want to ruin it, but it drives people crazy. It makes them do terrible things. And this father is trying to get drugs for his son, who's sick. And it's just like, you know, if you've read Walking Dead or watched Walking Dead, you know bad things happen when you leave your little home base. So bad things happened to him. He left his 3 kids alone. Obviously, kids together, they end up fighting. And it's just an awesome book. And the art by Alejandro is just so good. What's the page? I don't want to ruin anything. Yeah, but just like, that's the dad. Doesn't look like he's in a bad spot, but he is. And again, this is just the storytelling in this book is what is keeping me so engaged and making me love this book so much. The storytelling by David Andry is just absolutely phenomenal. Highly suggest you guys pick this up. This is book, like I said, book 3, Resonant, number 3 by Vault Comics. It's so good. All right, next up we have Curse of the White Knight, number 3. This is written and drawn by Sean Murphy. This was an awesome read. I loved the previous run of Batman. I'll put the name of that run down here. And this run is just getting better and better with every single issue. This issue was actually super funny. For multiple characters, super funny. Batman was funny. Harley Quinn was funny. There was a funny scene with Montana and I can't think of his name, Bullock, and it was just so good. And there's a twist with Gordon in there. It's just hard not to love this book. If you're any bit of a Batman fan and you want to read like an Elseworlds tale, this book is just phenomenal. And the artwork, it's so good. And I love what Sean's doing with Harley Quinn. It's such a great take, and I love what he's like, this whole history of Batman and the Joker going all the way back to the beginning of Gotham, like so far in the past, and it's just so good. Read Curse of the White Knight. You guys will not regret it. These books are excellent. They are a little more expensive than the normal book. They are $4.99 instead of $3.99, but it's high quality paper. There's not a lot of ads in this. I think there's no ads until the very end, which is a black label thing. So you're paying a little more, but you get what you pay for. This is an awesome book. All right, so this is the last book that I read this week, which turns out to be an amazing book. I absolutely loved this book. This is Shazam, Batman and Superman, number 2. This is written by Joshua Williams and art, sorry, I forgot what it is, got it on my phone, by David Marquez. This was an awesome read. I am not liking Joshua Williamson's, I just want to make sure it's his name right. Joshua Williamson's run on The Flash, but holy cow. Joshua, you're doing an amazing job on this book. Your writing is impeccable on this book. So in this issue, this whole, the beginning of this series, I'm sure it's going to go beyond this, but the beginning of this series where he's dealing with the Batman Who Laughs, and if you know who he is, I'm not going to go in the whole past, but he's an evil version of Batman, and he's infected from a different universe. He's come over to our universe, and he's infected some big players in the Marvel universe and made them the worst versions of themselves. And as you can see in the cover, this issue shows us Shazam. And it is so good. He battles Batman, he battles Superman, there's good one-liners in this. And the artwork by David Marquez is absolutely awesome. And this one, Batman says, the Batman Who Laughs makes a fast ride. That's a shame. It's just so good. And by the way, DC has been running this ad in all the comics, and I get excited because I turn the page and I see kind of like what looks like a comic. It throws me off every time. It's so annoying, DC. Pick a new ad. But yeah, this book, the art, the writing, it's really good. This is only number 2, guys. You can jump in, you can enjoy this book. It's well worth your money. It's such a good book. All right, since I only read 4 books, that was a really quick quick video this week. So let's wrap this up. So like I said, I got some news, some information about the channel I just want to share with you guys again. Stephanie is spearheading our social media movement. So I will add all of our new social media accounts. We have a new Instagram, we have a Facebook, we have a new Twitter. Make sure you guys are following all that and keep up on all the stuff that we're posting about. Like I said, we're going to have either a cool new thing that we're going to do on Fridays, either starting this Friday or next Friday. Keep an eye out for that. And yeah, expect a lot more from Stephanie. She's going to start doing her own reviews on indie books that she's reading. She's going to start joining me a lot, maybe for some of these Wednesdays reviews, because she's starting to get her own single issues. And yeah, like I said, Fridays. Keep an eye out for that. That's going to be fun. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. That's gonna be it for this video, guys. If you guys like this video, you guys know what to do. Smash that like button. If you guys are not subscribed, make sure you guys get subscribed because there's so much good content coming your way. You guys want to know when we're posting videos. And yeah, I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.